it's Autumn the Crafting Enthusiast, and right now I'm going to film part 2 of my kit up for A Church for All Seasons from Dreamer Designs. This is my wheel spin. So what I did was I went through and I washi taped all of my containers so the stickers won't leave a residue. I got that all done. I did all 3, and then I separated out all my, hopefully I have enough small ones to get all these. I think I do though. I think I do. So I cut I cut apart the trains of drills, and I put my larger ones here, my medium ones here, and the ones that'll fit in my smaller ones here. So hopefully I have enough for each. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of, I think I'll do the larger containers here. I've got 3 more over here. But yeah, I think these will hold like a lot of bags. So yeah, okay. Need my scissors. And this is 794. 794. So I don't know. I hope with all the preparation that I did that I won't have to do. I need a tray. With all the preparation I did, I'll be able to get this done in one sitting here. It might take a little while because there's 106 colors in this. I'm gonna just get out a Diamond Art Club tray here and use this for kitting up. That's my plan. Okay, so I'm doing 794. And if there's static, which yes, there is static, I'm going to use my dryer sheet here. I'll just put my dryer sheet right here and do my best. We'll see if we can get this to work. There's going to be static though. Maybe, I mean, it's not bad. It's a little bit. But it's not terrible. Okay. Let's do the second bag here. Sunny today. Today is Tuesday, I believe, April 15th. And it's about, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30, something like that. And I was watching videos this morning while I was drinking my coffee, and with it being this nice, I should go out and do a farm video. I say that on every video. I just don't go do it. I need to go do it. Yeah, everybody's doing good on the farm. All the animals are doing good. I don't know. Kids are doing good in school. Fills it up almost all the way. I'm gonna do a wheel spin like a I know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it the same way I do my Dreamer Designs, where I enter everybody's name that wants to be part of it, and then I spin. I'm gonna add your handle, your YouTube handle or whatever. So, and then I'll spin that way, and then I'll contact whoever, or I'll wait for the person to contact me. So, trying to do this quick, but with static there is no quick. Static is a pain in the butt. I'm gonna put a dryer sheet in here. This is ridiculous. There. So once again, if this takes too long, I'll just film another part and eventually it will get done. And this is going to be the same process that I'm going to have to do with my J-walls. The one with the diamond art, my J-walls, when I go to kit those up, it's going to have to be this, you know, in parts, because that's going to take a while. So, okay, there are 5 bags here. So what I might do is just fill this up as much as I can. And then whatever bag's left over, I'm just not going to cut them open. And usually I can do about 4 bags. We'll see how it looks after about 4 bags. And this, wait a minute. I want to put the sticker on first. 3, 4, 1. Put the sticker on first. That way I don't lose track. Because if I get to talking, then I lose track. So tonight I'm going to make homemade chicken enchiladas. I already put the enchiladas in the crock pot. So, or not the enchiladas, sorry. I put the chicken in the crock pot. See, that's what happens when I like don't think intentionally. I start saying things I don't mean. So I have to think intentionally, but also pay attention to what I'm doing. And talk at the same time. Don't mind me, guys. I'm doing my best. I put up a spinning video. That's not actually a spinning video. It's a plying video. I'm trying to clean off my bobbins so that I can do my my spinning for the Rolags that I made. Because there's a process of how to make them. So, oh boy, I hope I can get this whole thing in here. I'm going to put a dryer sheet in there, or 2. Oh, let's see. I don't know how much battery life I have on this camera, so I hope it doesn't shut off while I'm trying to talk here. Oh, I hope I can get this whole thing in there. Tap it down. There's not much left, but I think what I might have to do, what I might do with this is put it in a smaller one, but I'll just find a sticker here. Let me find a sticker. Oh my gosh, this thing is massive. This thing is massive. This is a massive diamond painting. Okay, I need my square stickers. And it is 341. So this is probably what I'm going to have to do with this one, because there's not enough room in this container to hold the rest of these. I'm just going to close that. And then 341 is right here. So my 16-year-old got its driver's license, and he just got it, like, I don't know, it was like 2 weeks ago. We were searching, we were pricing out the cost of insurance. Oh my gosh, I wish I had done that in a larger container, because then I could just do both. I could do it all. I think I'm going to do that. Let's see if I can do that. I know this sound counterintuitive here. Counterproductive. I'm going to switch out the washi real quick. I'll put this one on here. And that way I can just do both. Just get it all in one. Otherwise I wouldn't have necessarily cut this open. So then I can use this small one for another one. But this is going to be like the same way I do my J-walls, is have to do it in parts, because it's just, yeah, it's a lot of colors. Okay, so I'll pour this in there. Okay, let's see if we can do this without. without too much hassle. So my 16-year-old got his driver's license, like I said, and we got him insured and everything. But he's like, it's kind of like he hasn't ever driven to town by himself. And it's kind of like, okay, at some point, you know, you got to kind of release them to drive. But I just feel like, I don't want to say like 16 is too young, but I do feel like it's kind of too young. They still need some supervision, some guidance in driving. I feel that way. But at some point, I know I'm going to have to cut the cord, but I wanted to send him to town today to buy some cheese, because I need cheese for the enchiladas. And, yeah. He actually said he didn't want to. I mean, he wants to, but he's too scared to drive alone. So he wanted to take his buddy with him. His buddy's 16, and he got his driver's license, and he's a really good driver. So he wanted him to go with him, but he can't get a hold of him, so I guess my husband's gonna pick it up on his way home. Here's another large container. I'll do this one. This has got 3. That last one, 341, have 5 bags, but this one's got 3 bags, so I think it'll fit in here. This is $7.92. I gotta keep an eye on my camera. I don't want it to go dead while I'm trying to talk to you. So yeah, it's pretty intense to have a 16-year-old driver in the house. My 2 older ones, you know, I was so much young. I was so scared. I was like terrified to let them get their license, my 2 older children. But, you know, they did good. They did good. I mean, they lived their life and their experiences, and I don't know. It just, we all, you know, we all have to go through that at some point, right? And mommy and daddy have to cut the cord and let them experience these things. But there is so much static in this, it's insane. Oh my gosh. I'm just pouring it out on my dryer sheet here. Gosh, get out. Get out. Okay. So that's what's going on there. And yeah, I'm gonna make enchiladas for dinner. And I try to make them as authentic as possible. But I don't make my own enchilada seasoning. I make it out of the packets, the McCormick enchilada packets. So, okay, I'm just gonna have to cut into this one because those don't want to come out. Okay, there. These were really staticky, so I'm just gonna kind of rub them around on the, I might have to go get another dryer sheet. But rub them around in the dryer sheet and get that, you know, whatever, that softener that's on the dryer sheet. If you get that on the drill, it calms down big time. But there is so much static inside of the container. I'm just going to put the static sheet in there, and hopefully that calms it down. Okay. Now, the rest of these are 2, and I think I can fit them in these containers, so I think I'll do 801. Okay, 801. So I don't think I have anything going on this Friday, so if you guys are within earshot of this video and you're this far in, I'm gonna go live on Friday. It'll be, I don't usually announce it on my videos, but I will announce it at the end on this video. I will go live on Friday at about 1 p.m. Central Time, my time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern, noon Mountain, and 11 Pacific. I was actually thinking that it's a Friday night, okay? That's kind of why I go live earlier on Fridays. That's why. Because it's a Friday night and people do things, you know, they have a life. Friday nights are like, for most people, it's like go out, hang out with your friends, you know. Nope, not everybody is going to sit around and want to watch my YouTube live, okay? So that's why I do it a little bit earlier. And, but I could do it Saturday too. I could choose to do it Saturday and do it later in the evening on Saturday. But I don't know. I mean, people do Friday and Saturday are usually like, they're go hang out with your friends, go out, you know, go out to dinner kind of a thing. And so that's why I don't usually do film too late. So I need this size for all of these. So I'm going to put these in numerical order also when I'm done with this part. Yeah, I'll put them in numerical order. At this point, I'm not there yet. So let's do 839. What? 938. Oh my gosh. There goes the dyslexia again. Sorry. That is a true struggle for me, you guys, is saying the wrong number or the wrong letter. Okay. Oh my gosh, is someone calling me? Where's my phone? I can hear my phone ringing. I have a story for you. There. I am surrounded by things that I need to film and unbox. So my camera, or my ring light, I hit my ring light with my chair when I tried to find my phone and knocked my ring light over, and so I had to put that back together. Oh my gosh. Today, maybe today, I'm not going to speak that over my day. I don't want to say today is going to be a Monday. Because, yeah. I think this goes to this one. They still are finding legs to jump out. Even though I've used dryer sheets on them, they're still staticky. And it is not dry here right now. We had rain the other day, and it shouldn't be like, the humidity level shouldn't be too low. But, okay, there's that. And then let's do 581. Oh my gosh. Okay. 5, 8, 1. It's not here. Well, and I know my eyes are not playing tricks on me. Hold on, let me see if I already used it on accident. 581, I did. Look at that. Guess what? There were 3 bags of 581 and I didn't even notice it. I must have cut them apart. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna switch out the washi and I'm gonna put, oh my gosh, my kids are being wild out there. They're being wild and crazy. Wild and crazy kids. They're being really loud. So I'm gonna put this on here. And then I'm going to switch out the containers here. Okay. So I'm going to put this in here. Okay, that's better. So I'm going to pour the rest of these in here. Wow, that's what I get for not paying attention. Battery's going dead. My battery's going dead. I'll switch out the batteries real quick. One moment, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to change out my my battery. It was going dead. Okay. So I had a feeling that my wheel was gonna spin. My wheel was gonna spin a huge diamond painting. Knowing that I want to kit up a J-wall, right? So, but I'm not going to start this one just yet. There's a few other things that I want to accomplish before I do this one. A few other pressing matters. So, okay. I'm so hungry. I feel sick. I say that on all of my videos. Like, I get so hungry, my stomach hurts. But I get so busy that I don't give myself enough time. This one is 793. Right here. And also I have to be careful because I have chronic low blood pressure. So I could get shaky, I could get dizzy, I could, I just get to where I don't feel good. And I start feeling really weak. Like yesterday, it was so weird. Yesterday was Monday. it was so weird because I wanted to come in and film, and I had everything set up to come in here and film. And I got so tired that I literally fell asleep on the couch and I couldn't wake up. Not like I couldn't wake up, but I was so tired that I fell asleep on the couch, and that's so out of character for me. Very out of character for me. This thing is sticking to me. They're sticking to me. Maybe, you know what I need to do? I need to go get a dryer sheet and wipe my hands down with a dryer sheet. If I did that, maybe it wouldn't do that. Stick to me. Okay. There was one here. They're sticking, like they're growing legs and jumping all over the place. Okay. I will tell you, something just popped into my head. In being, as pertaining to being a mom. You get so used to taking care of your children, and it's kind of on the same lines as letting go of your kids to let them drive and go experience life and things like that. It's really hard to, as a parent, it's really hard to not everybody is gonna agree with me or understand where I'm coming from. 783. But it's really hard to get to the point in their life and in yours where they get more independent and they don't need you as much, because you're so busy raising them, and all of a sudden they get to a point where they are like, independent. They can do their own thing. Like if my husband and I wanted to go out of town for the weekend, we could. If we wanted to, like, we've done that. We did that for our anniversary last year for I think in August. We went to a different town and spent the night, and this is frustrating me. Okay. But that, you know, my mom kind of hung out with the kids, so there was some parental supervision here. But they grow up and they get to the point where, you know, as long as there's food in the house, they really don't care. It's just, I don't know, maybe not everybody kind of understands where I'm coming from, but they kind of reach a point where they're doing their own thing. They don't like need you supervising them all the time anymore. Sometimes they need you around 936, but they really just, like Gavin having his driver's license, if they needed something, he could drive to town and get it, you know. But they just reach a point where they don't, I don't want to say, because you always need your parents, but they just get more independent. You just get, you know, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm a clingy mom, you know. I don't think we ever stop worrying about our kids, no matter the age. So that last diamond painting I did, the birds and blooms, I gotta be careful where I drop all my drills, like if I drop some, because that last one that I did, there was only literally like 10 of the diamonds left for 310. Only like 10 of them. So I gotta be kind of careful with making sure I'm not dropping too many. Okay, this is 800. 800 is right here. I hope I'm not off camera. I'm sorry if I am. I try to make sure that this right here is on camera so that I know that my hands are in there, are in the right spot. The static's getting a little wily on me here. They're flying everywhere. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Okay. Let's see, one more bag. It's got really bad static in it. Just gonna pour it in here. I was like the same way with my older kids, where, you know, I just felt like they reached a point where they were okay without me, and I went out and got a job at that point outside of the home. And I used to be like in my that was back in my 30s, and I used to be a lot more, I guess everybody can attest to this, where you just have a lot more energy, you have a lot more muscle strength, you know. And I used to ride my bike to work every day. And so it was going into town, it was downhill. So, I mean, some uphill, but it was downhill. And coming home from work, whew, that was painful, because I would have to ride my bike uphill after a full day of work. And so, but that was back when I actually had the energy to do that. I'm gonna, let's see, what am I gonna do? Because I'm moving now to these ones where there's, this one's gonna fit in one of these. That one's got more in it. This one too. So some of them are gonna need this medium size. There's not too many of them. Oh, they're all right here. So I'll put them right here. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Life is tough, and being a parent is really hard. Because I want them to experience life, but I don't want them to. But you can't experience life without experiencing the bad with the good, you know? And it's really hard to let your kids, like, trust that you raised them good enough that they can experience the bad and not have it destroy them. Or, you know, destroy their faith in humanity. Because, I mean, nobody's perfect. So, I just want them to experience life, but I want it to be a good experience. But, you know, you can't, like, can't protect them forever. So, but hopefully, you know, I gave them enough of the tools to experience life. Experience good in life, I guess. 135. Yeah, it's hard being a parent. I want them to grow up. I want them to experience these beautiful things. I don't want them to feel pain, but they're going to at some point in life. I just hope that I gave them enough tools to make it through it. That's kind of like being a guide, you know? 935. Guiding them rather than over-parenting or helicopter parenting, I guess is what they call it. Oh my gosh, they're literally flying everywhere and I'm not even... Whatever. Yeah, life is a beautiful thing, and I just want them to have a good experience in it. Let's see, I don't want to throw that away. So I don't want this video to be too long. I'll have to film because there's so many colors. There's 106 colors in this canvas. So it's just gonna take a while. I don't want to do it all in one sitting. I mean, I can, but I don't want to, you know, it'd be a really long video if we did it all in one sitting. Plus I have other videos that I want to film. So that sticker was a bit defective. It wasn't cut all the way through. So what I might do is just call this good and not have it be too long. And then I can just film a part 2 and put it out later, because I'm not starting this one right away. There. That's a beautiful color. Look at that color. It's so pretty. It's a pretty color. It is 814. DMC code 814. It's a beautiful maroon color. So with that, this will be part 2 of my kit up of A Church for All Seasons. So I'll make sure that I title it properly so that you know what is what. And then I'll just keep going, film the rest of the kit up, and set this one aside because I have other things I want to film. But yeah, maybe you can see I have the box right here, and I really want to show you the picture. Isn't that beautiful? It's called A Church for All Seasons. So we got spring, summer, fall, and winter. It's so pretty. It is like, and it's by Nikki Bomi. And it is a 180 by 60 centimeter, and the inches is 70.9 by 23.6 inches. So that'll be part 2, and I'll just continue this, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for spending your time with me, and thank you for the subscribe and the support and the watch time, all of that. I really appreciate you guys. You have no idea how much I appreciate you and how much I love spending time with you. So, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, bye.